I'll just start off by saying that we're excited for another year of Virginia baseball. We've had some of the best weather we've ever had in the preseason. It's been great to be out on this field every day preparing. Our guys are ready to go. They're eager. They're excited. And we just need to start playing somebody else in a different color of uniform. And we're looking forward to that actually being here at home in our stadium. Real quick flip of the switch kind of situation to where, because of the weather down in Wilmington, with talking with the Wilmington coach, we determined that this was the best thing to do to get all 3 games in on the weekend. So Navy's going to be here at 2 o'clock on Friday for our opening game of the season. We're looking forward to hosting them.
I know it's not, it's a unique opening weekend, but what do you look for in opening weekend?
I look for the players to play with excitement. Certainly there will always be, when you have 21 new players, there will be some butterflies and things like that. That's part of it, but we have to welcome that and look forward to that. And I just look for them playing with the right mentality and getting after it. The things early on in the season, pitchers are always limited with how many pitches they're going to throw and things like that as they continue to build up. And, you're just looking for them to play good, sound, solid baseball and learn and continue to improve. That said, you have to win. Every game's important. They all count at the end of the year, so we'll be looking to play great baseball starting this Friday.
Did you discover anything about your team in fall ball that will help you in preparing for the spring?
Yeah, I thought we had a great fall. It was an exciting fall in preseason, just with so many new faces. To have 21 new players out of your 37 players is significant, and starting to learn what they're capable of doing. And they're doing some different things in the preseason than they were able to do in the fall. So, part of it was about indoctrinating the new group to what our standards are here in this baseball program, and then seeing the veteran players make a jump, seeing the first-year class from last year now being second years, especially from the position player standpoint, and see the growth of them has been really fun to watch. Griff O'Farrell and Justin Rubin, Casey Saki, Ethan Anderson, and others, Colin Tuft and others, they're way different players than they were as first years last year. They're more mature, they're physically stronger, they'll be even more consistent. That's really, really exciting. So, we took for what we learned in the fall and put the plan together for the preseason, and I think we're at the point now we're ready to play baseball.
The pitching rotation, how did you come to the determination of those 3?
Yeah, well, we have a number of new pitchers in our program. I think Scott Fitzgerald filled me in and it said we lost 86% of our innings from last year. That's unheard of, right? So many new faces. There's only one way to do it, and that is for the players to earn what they get based on their performance on the field. And I told them all and continue to remind them that their opportunities early in the season are going to come from how they performed in the fall and the preseason. And they have to earn it. And it's competition amongst each other. And so the starting rotation that we're going to have this weekend is the 3 young men that earned those opportunities. And I believe they'll go out and give us great starts. We'll also have a really good bullpen. And, hey, listen, how it starts the first weekend because of pitch limitations and things like that, I've never coached a team to where what your starting rotation was the opening weekend was it the same when you started ACC play 4 weeks later, nor was it for sure by the end of the season. So it's constantly a moving thing, and we'll work to do what we have to do to put ourselves in the best position to win every game, while also learning and defining roles on that pitching staff because of so many new players.
What do you think about the depth that y'all have in pitching, though? Because you mentioned those 3 guys starting, but there's a lot of other guys that were in competition for those.
Yeah, I think our depth is really good. I'm very excited about that from a pitching staff standpoint. I think we go very deep of guys that I think can help us at an elite level of college baseball. But it's a matter. 5 or 6 of those guys are true freshmen. And they're going to be thrown into the fire right away. I think they're really talented. They just don't have a lot of game experience where, that scoreboard matters now. And so that, we'll have to get them the experience, and I look forward to that. And I think there's a lot of different role guys that can do things in different spots, and I'm excited about that. And then from a position player standpoint, I think our depth is candidly is one of the better that we've had here in my tenure. We're gonna put 9 players in the starting lineup, but there's going to be a number of players listed under there that could also have been in that lineup, and that's exciting. It gives us different opportunities to play different lineups and a lot of versatility on the field as well.
How do you manage Jay Wolfall?
Yeah, well, Jay's excited to be out here, and he's pitched great in our scrimmages. He's going to pitch out of our bullpen, potentially not just as a closer as the 9th inning. He's somebody that I believe can throw 3 innings at the end of the game. He's been built that way in his preparation in the preseason. He is going to be significantly more involved in football than he was last year. Last year he was just a baseball player, and this year he's also going to be a football player. And so Coach Elliott and I have met on a couple of occasions. We spent some great time together. I believe our quarterbacks coach, our pitching coach have put together a great plan for Jay to be an elite level baseball player while continuing to develop as a football player. And once he gets into spring football, that'll ramp up even a little bit more. But he's been throwing the football now for a week plus as part of his throwing program as a baseball player. And that's important that he maintains that. So I think the plan that we have put together for him, football and baseball together, is a great plan that's going to allow him to be successful in both sports. You all know that he's trying to do something that is so incredibly rare. And Jay is a gifted athlete. He's very organized and detailed. He knows what's on his plate, and he's got a great plan, and I believe that he'll execute it.
Coach, you don't mind talking a little about Avery and how his development's going?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Avery Mabe has pitched. He pitched really well in the fall, and he pitched really well in the preseason. We certainly have a deep pitching staff. I know he had a really good summer last summer in summer ball, and he's just a delightful kid that has waited his turn. And when his opportunity arises to help our pitching staff, I know he'll step forward and do a good job for us.
Who else is in that mix at the back end of the bullpen?
Well, Jake Hodorovich has pitched really well in the preseason, as good as he's pitched in our uniform. He's a 4th year now, and is a nice leader on our ball club. We have 2 freshman left-handed pitchers that I really like, and Bradley Hodges and Evan Blanco. Both have really good arms, and I think they have it in their gut to do it as well. And there's just a lot of mix and match guys. Chase Hungate's a transfer from VCU that throws sidearm. That's a different look that, pitched 60 or 70 innings last year as a freshman for VCU. And, he's on our side now, and he's doing some good things. And, I feel good that there's, 10 guys out of that bullpen that I believe we have confidence in that can come in and do a nice job.
How did the experience of Edgington and Parker help those two?
Well, when you see Brian Edgington and Nick Parker pitch in these scrimmages, and you'll see it when they pitch when the games count, when you're 22, 23 years old, you have a different level of poise out there. It's not fast for them. They know how to manage situations. They know how to control the running game. They take time in between pitches. They're in control of the game. Their stuff is their stuff, and I think it's very good. Multiple pitches for strikes and understand how to get hitters out. There's the value of experience in the game of baseball. They didn't look like that when they were 18, 19 years old. And so, and they've earned it in the preseason here to have the opportunities that they have this weekend. And I'm excited to see them go out there and compete in our uniform and pitch well for us.
What's the ACC look like?
The ACC looks great. I mean, it's we all know that this league is loaded up year after year. This is another outstanding year for this conference. There's not any gimmies anymore. Over my 19 seasons here, it's changed a lot. You could maybe go in and say, hey, we'd be able to get 2 out of 3 this weekend or that weekend, but that's all changed. I mean, across the conference, they've built new facilities, Boston College and Pitt Notre Dame, what they did by getting to Omaha last year, and those aren't even the blue bloods in this league that have had storied college baseball programs for the last 20 or 40 years. And so it's going to be a gauntlet again, but that's why you come here, right? That's why you come here to coach. That's why you come here to play, is for every weekend. If you don't play great baseball, you lose in this league. And that's the way you want it. That's how you develop if you're a player. That's how you develop to potentially have an opportunity in pro ball in the major leagues, is by being challenged every weekend. And this league will absolutely challenge this ball club. We have something unique this year in our ACC schedule, is that we play 3 out of our first 4 weekends on the road. We've never had that before. All right, and that, going to North Carolina and NC State on back-to-back weekends to open up, and then playing at home against Florida State, who's loaded up this year, and then going on the road to Virginia Tech. But it's all 10 weekends. But that opening, will be a tremendous opportunity for us to go on the road in this league against great people and be successful. To win a series on the road, it's like college basketball. To win in this league or the elite level on the road is tough to do, and it speaks for baseball as well. It's you got to be really, really good at the end of the game in your bullpen to win in this league on the road to win a series, and we'll find that out.